So my name is Paul Meyers. I am the Chief Administration Officer here at Working Wardrobes. Our goal at Working Wardrobes is to get people the power of a paycheck. And our clients come from all avenues. They can be homeless, they can be incarcerated, they can be veterans, they can be old, they can be young. And our goal here is to get them ready to go into the workplace to be successful. We train them in whatever they need, whether it be as simple as Word or Excel or something even more than that. We have IT classes, which have certifications that our clients can actually take, walk away with a certificate, which you gentlemen know is pretty big when you're going for an interview. So the last piece then is we wardrobe them. We offer them that special outfit, and I'll point to the pictures, but they're not on, that helps them to look the part when they walk in for the interview. Feel it and look it. So I came to Working Wardrobes probably 6 to 8 months into the contract. And at that point, I was literally picked up, put in a chair and said, okay, make this work. So as I am wont to do, I reached out to your team, got to know a few people, and spoke with Tricia, spoke with Tony. Okay, here's what's going on. Just got that really good feel, and it's been fabulous ever since. It's just, I won't say it's a cakewalk, because there are communication challenges that we will have. I just will say that I am so happy that I had C3 in my back pocket when I walked in to this job, because your team knew enough about the IT to train me in what was already here, but then I could take it the next steps with them and say, but can we, could we, can we? And it's been that sort of a journey ever since. We talked about the fire and that particular piece where the could we, can we, what's going on with the server? Why is it down again? What's happening? How are we going to save this? Give me a quote. Oh, that's too much. Okay, let's move back. No, that's still too much. Remember, we're a nonprofit. So it's that beautiful balance back and forth. And C3 has been so magnanimous, so generous in so many ways of giving of both your time and your resources for us. So October 2019, server gets updated. Really beautiful update. It's gorgeous. No more wires hanging, no more spaghetti in that room. And we're pretty darn proud of that. Come February 2nd, Sunday morning, building burns to the ground. Everything, 100% lost, including all the paperwork that we had, which also is kind of what you rely on. So C3 at that point reached out, we reached out, they reached out, and the next day they were there with us to help set up at our temporary location. Goodwill was great. They had a temporary office for us, and C3 worked with all the donated pieces that we had at that point. What do we need to buy? What can we scrounge? What can we put together to get ourselves up and going? When we were at St. Andrews then, we were able to be at St. Andrews February, March, a little bit into April. If you were alive in 2020, you know COVID hit. And at that point, go away. So C3 then set us up at home, set us up with a VPN so that all of us working from home could still continue to work, which was a foreign concept to all of us. Up to that point, it was, we have to be in the office. We can't get our work done without that. So C3 actually hosted on our server for probably the first month until we could get it to a place. And actually, C3 hosted our server until we moved in here in July of 2020. So for X number of months, and it was so wonderfully seamless to be able to go home, work. Once we started, okay, now we have 2 locations, so now we have to set up the donation center with all the the servers and cabling, and it was an older warehouse that needed attention first. This was an older building that needed attention first. So while the remodel was happening, I'm also working with the C3 team to, cables here, we want a TV here, let's move that, we want this here, no, wait, we need to choose. And how many phones do we need? So it was that very much a lot of moving pieces to get us ready to move in. And we moved into the donation center in June, and then we moved into this building in July. Wow. Very limited staff, obviously, because of COVID, and keep the social distancing. The nice part about this space is we have enough space that we could very easily do the social distancing. One person in each pod or cube along the way, or offices. So that was very helpful. And since then, it's just been an ongoing, tickets come in, tickets go out. C3 has been wonderful working with me in allowing me to have the client portal, which I love. And I can very easily see, where are my tickets? What's going on? What's happening? Why is this one lagging? Oh, you're waiting for me on that one. But you also have an automated system. The automated system is wonderful in the fact that it's always reminding me, I have something to do if I want you to complete what I need done. So it doesn't get lost. It doesn't fall through the cracks. And I try very hard to get back to emails right away and appreciate the fact that I can say, not right now, can you just put a hold on that ticket? We'll get back to it later. And it gets done at a later time. Our phone system is all through C3 that has done that. And you've also offered us some training along the way of different pieces. I can't honestly think what that would be right now, but I do know that I, for one, have received training. One of the big pieces I was talking to RJ this morning is this whole phishing spam ordeal. I have the honor of having one of the longest lists at C3 right now of phishing emails that have been caught, and that's part of the training from C3 that I have continued and want, and I love to get more of it. When you put on, you'll often put on webinars or things, and put my hand up. I want to be there. I want to hear about it, so I can then share it with our staff.
Awesome.
So appreciate that. Copiers are used, that's our everyday printing for staff, that we use the large copiers for that. Oh, I didn't tell you, we have another one right here. Oh, really? And I need to make special point of saying this one was donated by C3 to replace one of them that we had at Kettering. So that was very, very generous and wonderful. And we love that. But all of our printers, copiers are used for every day. Very few of the personal printers, you won't see those at people's desks. We try and keep the cost down by using the large printers and scanning as well. Your team is just great at at sending somebody out and saying, okay, let me walk you through it one more time. Let's do it together. And it's so great. We love it. We actually have 2 more fundraisers this year. In October, we have our gala. It will be a live event. It will be outside. We are very excited about it. And so we're looking forward to that. That's the first Saturday of October. And then we have one more fundraising event in November, which is, again, a veteran focus type of event, right around Veterans Day.
Awesome.
Cool.
Other than that, as far as our fundraising events go, we typically have one per quarter. And then just our ongoing campaigns and getting the word out. If you know anybody who needs a job, send them to us. We have the resources to get them ready. It's up to them to get the job, but we have the resources to, as you saw on the board up front, to partner with many, many different agencies, companies, groups that want people. If we can get them now, we'll take them. And we'll get them ready and get them ahead of that crush or flood, so to speak,
Awesome.
along the way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so
Okay.
much, Paul.
My pleasure.
If people want to find out more about Working Wardrobes, about what you guys do, or to support, where do they go?
Our website,
Okay.
workingwardrobes.org.
Okay.
Remember the org part, and there's an S at the end of wardrobes, Working Wardrobes.
Awesome.
Okay, and then all kinds of information on there, places to donate, places to volunteer, places to find answers to your questions, or give us a call,
Absolutely.
714-210-2460.
Nice.
I hope that's not your number. I hope that's our number. I call C3 so often, I often get the 2 numbers confused. I'll be honest with you. So if that didn't sound familiar to you gentlemen,
Yeah.
oh, I got it
I
right.
think you got
Okay,
it.
good.